Hi everyone, and welcome to another video by I Passed the CPA Exam. The website, IPassedTheCPAexam.com, was created by Stephanie Ng, CPA. Stephanie is a published CPA exam guide author, webinar leader, CPA expert, CFO, and is highly respected in the accounting space. IPassedTheCPAexam.com is the #1 community for CPAs and CPA candidates. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 CPA exam sections. Which one is the hardest? Let's get right into it. If you're studying for the CPA exam, you may be wondering which section is the hardest. The difficulty depends on the content area and how many multiple choice questions, simulations, and written communications appear in that section. The 4 sections of the CPA exam are Auditing and Attestation, BEC, Business Environments and Concepts, FAR, Financial Accounting and Reporting, Regulation. CPA exam format, question types for each exam section. The CPA exam has 3 different types of questions that test your accounting knowledge in different ways. Number 1. Multiple choice questions appear in each section. They cover the topics in the AICPA blueprints. Number 2. Simulations gauge how you would apply your accounting skills to real-world scenarios. They appear in each section after the multiple choice questions. Number 3. The communications are short written essays that ask you to reply to a sample business letter or memo. They only appear in the Business Environments and Concepts section. CPA exam sections, weights and content overview. Let's review the weight of each section and what kind of questions you might encounter. Most candidates study about 80 to 100 hours per section. Auditing and Attestation. The Aud section has multiple choice questions weighted for 50% of your score, and task-based simulations also weighted as 50%. You will see more multiple choice questions than simulations. Topics include audits, compilation services, reviews and attestation, risk assessment, ethics and professional responsibilities, and the AICPA Code of Professional Conduct. If you are an auditor or just took auditing classes, you might want to take Aud first. FAR, Financial Accounting and Reporting. Like Aud, your score for the FAR section will be weighted 50% from multiple choice questions and 50% from task-based simulations. Topics include financial reporting, financial statement accounts, conceptual frameworks, and US GAAP versus IFRS. FAR covers more information than the other sections, so some people take FAR first because the content overlaps with the other sections. Regulation. Your score for the Reg section will also be weighted 50% from multiple choice questions and 50% from task-based simulations. Topics include federal taxation of property, individuals, and entities, business law, ethics, and professional practices and responsibilities. You can memorize the business law concepts, but the tax questions and simulations are quite challenging. Be ready to demonstrate deep knowledge about taxation. BEC, Business Environments and Concepts. BEC is a little different from Aud, FAR, and Reg. The score for the BEC section is weighted 50% from multiple choice questions, 35% from task-based simulations, and 15% from written communications. The written communications only appear on BEC, so you don't need to worry about writing these short essays in the other sections. BEC covers a wide range of content. Topics include corporate governance, economics, financial and strategic management, information technology. Basically, BEC covers the concepts you may have studied in a core business class, but don't let that trick you. Many CPA candidates fail BEC because they don't take the content seriously and don't prepare for the written communications. What is the total testing time for the CPA exam? Each section of the CPA exam lasts 4 hours, so the total time required to take the exam is about 16 hours. Keep an eye on the time. You can complete your exam before the time expires. However, if you don't finish within the 4 hours you were allotted, you will not receive credit for any questions left unanswered. Which is the hardest section of the CPA exam? Pass rates slightly vary from section to section. They suggest which sections are the hardest. Each CPA candidate has a different experience with the exam and might think that one section is harder than another. But on average, the CPA exam pass rate is about 50%. Most candidates believe FAR is the hardest because it covers the most material. According to AICPA's historical pass rate data, FAR had the lowest pass rates, so it could be the hardest. Aud had the second lowest pass rate, Reg had the second highest pass rate, and BEC had the highest pass rate, so most people think it's the easiest. What is the best order for the CPA exam sections? You can take the CPA exam sections in any order you want. Here are some suggestions. Number 1. Take FAR first. Since FAR covers a lot of the material that also appears in the other sections, many candidates take FAR first. Number 2. Take BEC last. The content in BEC is a little scattered and doesn't really overlap with the other sections, so you might want to take it last. Number 3. Stick to your strengths for confidence. Take the sections with the easiest material for you first. If you're an auditor, take AUD first. If you're a strong writer, take BEC first and get the written communications out of the way. Number 4. Follow a logical order. Some of the sections build on each other, which can cut down on your study time if you take them in this order. FAR first, then AUD, Reg, and finally BEC last. How can you make the CPA exam easier? The CPA exam is difficult, but 50% of people who take it pass. Here are some ideas to make studying more effective. Understand the format and structure of the CPA exam. Be prepared to demonstrate your knowledge in a range of accounting concepts. Use a CPA exam review course to help you study. If you need help finding a review course that fits your budget and learning style, visit ipassthecpaexam.com to find reviews and links to discount codes. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more helpful content like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.